It is the Nile, I was about to say Nile Special National League, but I beg your pardon. We are back, ladies and gentlemen. This is the PAU Grand Open, the first tournament of the year, first tournament on the calendar of Pole Association of Uganda. We are in a place called Grafton Arms Tavern. This place is in Fort Portal. Fort Portal, we all know, of course, for some of you who remember very, very well, western part of Uganda. Ah, man, the distance, we almost forgot the distance. But we came in yesterday. This tournament is for 2 days, and now the action has already started. And of course, reminding you that it's for 2 days, and tomorrow the winner in the women's category will be going back with 1.5 million Uganda shillings. The men's category, 3 million shillings. And then we do have the category for the seniors, 700,000 shillings, and for the juniors, 700,000 shillings. Right before you is the game on center table. We brought it to you late because we're experiencing some difficulties earlier, but we make sure, of course, we give it to you all live in 3 dimension. That is Nankindu playing right before you. Second name is Sylvia Nankindu, playing, of course, a very, very familiar face of Anka Sheila. Potted the black first, draws first blood, ladies and gentlemen. Sylvia 1, Anka Sheila 0. That's how it's standing, of course, on center table. It's rest to 4, and they're also using the clock, which means all players are aware that they play 30 minutes of the clock. It's 18 minutes remaining. The games are going very, very slow, especially that one of Anka Sheila and Sylvia, but so far so good. Remember, Anka Sheila is the current seed #1 in the country in the women's category. She goes by 2 AKAs. Now, you could call her Anka, you could also call her Marion. So I don't know what she chooses most, but I'm sure on her passport right now it says Marion Kisakye. So do the newspapers. This is game #2, rest to 4, and the men, I know you were wondering, we didn't see Caesar. You said Caesar was going to play. Caesar also got a bye, a walkover, because now the opponent was supposed to play didn't turn up, and then someone else came to play in his name, a proxy, and then eventually, of course, they were disqualified. So Caesar he was already on, round 2 qualification, and now he has gone to round 3 as quick as that. And that's how it is now. In case you're wondering why, all the seeded players in both categories of the men and the women get what they call automatic wildcard entry into the second round. So even Sheila Anka didn't play first round because she's seed #1 of Uganda. Neither did Amina Faith Nganda, neither did the ladies, the 2 sisters, Rashida and Nokia. But they are still on, by the way. Vicky Namuyanja also went through to the second round. So many of the good ladies are still on, so I've not yet seen any major upsets as yet. But Wani Kamuto Mansoul missing in action. MIA today, which has actually been one of his trends recently, so we do not know if he's struggling with life or it's a tactic, but we also know that he's still seed #2 of Uganda. That's how it's standing. Back to the game on center table. Anka Sheila, Kisakye Marion. Familiar face. Back in the day, by the way, she was in Jinja, playing for the team called Rons. A lot of history, by the way, in Jinja. Came back, joined teams like Samona. Then later on, of course, joined other teams like, I'm not so sure if she once played for Bayers, but currently playing for a team called Skin Samona. So she's back where she was some time back. And Anka Sheila has won, or last year, 2024 was higher. In fact, last year we called it 2020 Anka. She won the first tournament, which was the Grand Open, like this one, meaning she is the defending champion. And then later on won Polo King and Queen. That was in Jinja. Okay? And then later on, in November, Same year, she won the National Open, the biggest tournament on the Pole Association of Uganda's calendar. That lady you're watching right now, she's, a lady and a half. She actually is one of the best pro players we have in the country and probably on the continent. But she has, for her, it's total hard work. There's nothing like, she has had a serendipitous year. No, total hard work. She trains a lot, plays with the men, does drills, does everything. And she really cares about the game. So she has upgraded to where she is right now. So I gotta give her a lot of credit. The lady she's playing, our opponent, by names of Nankindu, Sylvia. I know that she has played with the teams like Capital Knight. She doesn't have a lot of history, according to me, but she's also not very easy because she has a lot of experience. Shayla Anka fouls, puts the white ball, or what they call a scratch. In the better terms of pool, and gives a chance to the lady who already has a game. She has a game ahead. And remember, it's 13 minutes remaining. So, Anka putting on that very desperate face. She needs to get that game number one so that if she's to buy any more time, she is already deadlocked. But now, of course, the advantage is back to our opponent, Sylvia, on the yellows. Free shot. The weather here in Fort Porter is not so bad. It's a bit friendly compared to what we've been experiencing for the last couple of weeks in Kampala. But remember, it's not only Kampala people who are here. We also have, of course, different regions being represented, especially even from within the West itself. Fort Porter, for one, of course, invited every single person. Rukonjiri, they are here. Mbarara, they are here. Kasese, they are here. Bondibujo, they are here. Chenjojo, they are here. And of course, same road there goes guys from Masaka, they are here. Guys from Mubende, Mitiana, they're all here. From the northern, from the eastern, and they're all here for this tournament. It's a very important tournament because it has seeding points, that's A. And then number two, this tournament also has a lot of money. You win 3 million shillings for a man. You register for only 30,000, then you win 3 million shillings. That's a lot of money to walk away with for 2 days. But remember, the ladies category, it's 1.5 million. And then there's also the category of the seniors, which is 700,000 shillings for the winner. And also, of course, 700,000 shillings for the ones, the cadets, the youngins, the minors, the juniors. Anka Sheila with a straight black. That one she can even report with her one little finger. So this is an equalizer, and which takes us to 1-1 in exactly 11 minutes of time remaining. Anka Sheila 1, Sylvia Nankindu 1. As it is, it looks like Sheila Anka is to break. Rest to 4. Fast on 4.
The owner of the car, UBL, Binana, Kasaleset, Albomuto, Blokingire, Vanzogende, Oigulomhanda, and
All right, so starting at 1-1, Anka Sheila 1, Sylvia 1. And as we go on, of course, remember you can log on to www.qscore.com to get all the results and fixtures and how things are starting, who has gone through, who is still in first round, second round, third round. All that information is up there for grabs. We are live on Facebook, live on YouTube through the Polo Association of Uganda. Tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend. And by the way, we are specifically located on the Kasese Road. Actually, they told me the place is pronounced as Kasusu. Kasusu. And that is the Kasese Road where this venue is located. It is called the Grafton Arms Tavern, Fort Portal. The time remaining for Anka Sheila and Sylvia is just 80 minutes, and it's just 1-1. 1-1. Meaning the games are going very, very slowly. But Anka has been here before. She has played even on bigger levels, also bigger stages. So she's used to that, you know. She's used to the tension. And I don't know about Sylvia, but I'm sure Anka can contain that pressure. But anything can happen. It's still 1-1. Sylvia on the red, she puts less than 8 minutes remaining of time. This is still round 2 for the ladies. It's black ball rules, and all players, of course, are honoring the international black ball rules. You can't come and say, I'm not used to those ones, I only play old. No. And these rules, of course, were set by Polo Association of Uganda.
People want the focus of table 1.
And also, of course, the dress code dictated by the Polo Association of Uganda. You see everyone is putting on a t-shirt, white or black, with a black trouser or black skirt. It's all part of the rules. Some people actually earlier on were given walkovers. Some of their opponents were not honoring these things. There is coming on time. If you don't and they read your name, they get a bye or get a walkover, just like that. Rules are rules, and you have to obey by the rules of the jungle or the rule of the land. Yellows for Anka Sheila. 1-1 at 6 minutes remaining. I wonder how this is going to end. This might end very interestingly, unless Anka wins a game quickly here. But we all know when you come to that point where you are racing against time, everything just becomes so tense that even the best of players fumble, and sometimes, you know, it takes a toll on them. But let's see. Anka Sheila on the yellows. She doesn't port, goes for a possible tactical shot. Sylvia is also not in a hurry. She's not going to say she will run the table because she has been given the chance. She refuses to port and technically plays that. Anka will probably review this game and see if she has a window to run it. Decides to port. She does. Anka Sheila on the yellows. Almost a snooker. She's safe. So currently she is driving around in a car that she won. It's a brand new black Mark X that actually even has her face at the back. Proud owner of that. Marion Kisakye Anka Sheila, current national champion, the current seed number 1 of Uganda, up against Sylvia Nankindu, Capital Knight. Try to bite, try to snooker.
Francis Mohenda, David Drama, the bottom table 5.
Anka has sight of the yellows, so she'll probably also not port. and decided to go for a technical shot. There you go.
Patrick
Looking for an opportunity to
Mujuzi,
squeeze
Sam
the life out of Sylvia.
report on table 2.
Sylvia goes for a double. She puts it, but the black is all engulfed by the yellows. Goes for a technical shot, and I'm sure Anka now is dying to also produce another tactical shot to counter that one. What could she play? Possibly here, maybe. Okay. Hides behind a bit of yellow and black. Now Sylvia only has a chance to come from the angle, and most probably if she does, she will have to pot her red in order for her to avoid fouling. Sylvia on the reds.
Kasim Segria, Victor
Nope.
Kayanzi, report on table 3.
Fouls, it's 2 shots for Sheila Anka. Remember, these guys are racing against time. I don't know if these guys started a little bit later, but the official time clock is showing me 3 minutes. So if it is 3 minutes and it's the actual time, then Anka Sheila needs to win this game, and she has no time. But decided to go. I'm sure she's now listening to the clock, to the heartbeat,
15 seconds.
and the MC is announcing the time, so they're all now aware. Can you imagine? Can you imagine what Anka Sheila has just done? The ball that she anticipated to go in off her other ball on the on the jaws didn't go in. And even Sylvia returns the favor in just a second. 2 minutes remaining of the official time. Anka Sheila on yellow, Sylvia on the black. A chance for Anka to redeem herself, but then she's probably not going to be able to finish the game. Maybe the aim is to pot a bit and bite again.
Moses Omar,
Let's see.
Kasubra Ivan, you are next.
Anka Sheila on yellows. Time remaining is 2 minutes, 17 seconds. This has become a very tense game, even for I myself. She bites, snookers. Here's Sylvia with probably the most important black of her life from the angle. Sylvia Nankindu goes for the black. Goes, oh, pots. Sylvia Nankindu 2, Anka Sheila 1. When I look at the clock, it's just 1 minute and 29 seconds remaining. But I doubt if these guys are actually going to follow that clock, because I don't see any sort of tension with Anka rushing against the clock. Maybe they started a bit later than the usual time. Anka decides to rack the balls herself so as not to waste time. And there's a complaint there from her opponent, who wanted time to be wasted. And she's going to take time. She's going to be buying time so that she even frustrates Sheila Anka the more. That's a foul break from Nankindu Sylvia. Umpire was just about to re-rack an Anka. Corrected her. Just give me the bloody white.
30 seconds.
Anka is now against time. Playing quickly, but is that the only time remaining? Possibly. 20 seconds.
20 seconds.
How is it possible that these guys took a lot of time like that
Seconds.
to only play 3 games? Unbelievable. But if that's the real time, then Anka
2,
is knocked out of this tournament.
and
She has actually bowed down. She's
The
out.
one in the ring.
The defending champion of this tournament is out, ladies and gentlemen. And the names of Anka Sheila.
Kasugaya on the center table.
Very unfortunate, but that's how life is. You win some, lose some.